one of the last things we need to do on stage sometimes is to help the band with their monitors. This is the means by which people on the stage can hear themselves and hear everything else that's going on. We use earphones, which means that people in the band can hear things really clearly, and they can hear it without us having to have big speakers on the stage, which is really good for us getting a clean mix from the front. It means there's not lots of muddy sound bouncing around, keeps the volume down on the stage, avoids people getting too deafened, but it also gives people the ability to really adjust what they're hearing themselves. This is the monitor box that we use, and what this does is provides the musician with their own personal mixer. It's called an ME1, or the manufacturers, I think, call it Me1, because it's how you get more me. So this is what we use. And the setup of these is worth getting into learning all about in due course of time. But we're just going to show you now how to get it working. And then most of our worship leaders should be absolutely able to help anyone in their band who's not quite sure what they're doing. Let me just show you how this thing works. Firstly, it is a box with a clip on it, an arm that clips on. So this box can be screwed onto the top of a microphone stand. If you take this off on the microphone stand, it's got a thread on it, so you can screw one of those straight on if you want to. Most of the time what we do instead is use this arm, which can either go, you should see it goes in the bottom here, you just screw it like that, so that can go like that, or if you prefer, you can have it to the side, so you can adjust it like that as you wish. Most people prefer it in the middle, so you'll find that when you pick these up, they're usually looking like that. And this screws onto any piece of metalwork, and you tighten it up like this. There we go. Next job is to plug it in to the back of the mixing desk. Now, the mixing desk is a long way away, so we're not plugging it directly in, we're plugging it into the floor socket. So we're going to take one of those other sets of cables, which might confuse you at first because it looks like the housing of this looks like a mic cable, but it's not XLR inside. If you look inside, it's network, it's RJ45, which is what you find on computers and stuff like that. This is basically just a computer network cable. And what we're going to do is we're going to take one end of this, and we're going to put it into the back here that says link in. Just like everything else, there's only one way around you can put it in. So you kind of gently twist it around till you find the bit it clicks down in like that. So that's solid now. To get it out, you have to press the release and then pull. So it's really safe in there. I usually like to wrap these round a little bit at the top here so that there's no chance that a trip will really strain the cable. We won't do that now. And then you take this, and this end goes into one of the stage boxes. Nice thing with these is it doesn't matter which. So you'll see that in stage boxes A and B, you've got 4 sockets, they're marked ME1, and in stage box C, you've got 2 sockets marked ME1. So we're just going to take this and we're going to plug it into ME1 on there. Doesn't matter which one it's gone into. And I'll take it off the stand now and show you what's going on, because it's come alive. So very exciting. They power themselves, or the power is sent to them, and it comes on, and now the band person has control. What they do is they use almost always one of these headphone extension cables so that they're not tied too closely to their box. They put that in the thing that says phones. They put their earphones in there and usually wrap that round the belt hook or something on their trousers so that they don't trip over their cables and things like that. And they can adjust the master level. They can select any one of these different signals and instruments and say, I want more of this one and less of this one. They know how to do that. You don't have to worry about it. Just make sure they're switched on, plugged in, and the band can sort themselves out.